hashtag for Kyle.
For Nino.
For Ninong, there you go. For Ninong. Prayers up.
How about Ninong Strong?
Ninong strong.
Hey, bro, you're a milk guy.
This guy is a calcium expert.
Daryl is wearing a tracksuit. And he's wearing glasses, and he looks like Vector from Despicable Me. That guy from Despicable Me.
So I'm curious, do y'all think it's worse than Ant-Man?
No. Wait. I think Ant-Man is worse.
I think Thor's worse.
I think
I
think Thor had
enjoyed
redeeming
Ant-Man
qualities. Really?
Yeah.
I think Thor has redeeming visual qualities. Dialogue and story is worse. Not saying Ant-Man is like leagues better. I'm just saying I left Thor and I was like, I really did not like how some of those scenes went.
Yeah.
Like I think Ant-Man is like, it gets really messy and like a lot of the balance and pacing is off, and the like relationships between Paul Rudd, Scott, and his daughter is just like non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
But there were parts of the movie where I was just straight up like, well, actually that's not true. There definitely were. But I remember disliking the writing and the jokes in Thor worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're both bad. Let's just say that. They're both pretty bad. Like I watched Ant-Man and I left feeling like it was okay. And then as I sat with it like the next week, I was just like, yeah, that was not a good movie.
Yeah.
That's how I felt too. Yeah. Like originally I was like, maybe I'll give it like a 6.
Yeah, I was around that.
Yeah, I was around
That's
that.
high, bro.
I was around a
6.
6. I was around a 6. I was like, some parts were like, yeah. And then slowly it became a 5 and then a 4. And then now
I think
it's like, yeah.
I think it's like a 4 for me.
Yeah, I think it's like a 4.
4.5. Like I'll give it 4.5
Yeah, maybe.
at best.
But
like,
it's not good.
at
Which is so
best.
sad. That's another one where like,
It looked cool.
It should have been
The
so
trailer.
much better.
Yeah.
dude, you know what's like just like infuriating when all these titles were announced? I mean, this is our fault as fans, I guess. And this ties back into WandaVision, so I guess full circle, right? Like of just like, yeah, like the theorizing that we do as fans, it can lead us down into just like overhyping something and like not enjoying like what just enjoying something for what it is. But at the same time, don't market things and tease things that egg it on, and then don't deliver, and not even don't deliver, but like
Make it bad.
deliver poorly. Yeah, because WandaVision, I think like is at least like still like all the way through pretty decent. The reason,
really good.
yeah, the people like the reason people like kind of like soured on it a bit is because of like how like it didn't include this character, or like it didn't lead to this thing, it didn't go this way. Basically they wanted more like cameos and crazy stuff to happen basically.
Bro, but that doesn't make it bad.
Yeah. Which is like yeah, see, like to me that's like a fan thing. But like don't say like, oh, this movie is called Quantumania and it's going to explore the quantum, like nothing really even happens. Like Kang is so irrelevant at the end of the day, not gonna lie. Like if he's supposed to be the next like crazy big bad, why is he losing to Ant-Man?
Right.
I never really thought about that.
And 2 old people and a child, kinda.
and an annoying daughter.
Yeah, like there's that. Like don't tease Thor going off with the Guardians when it's just like not gonna be that at all. So we skipped Black Panther.
I was actually gonna mention that. I was like, that was the only one we haven't talked about. Black Panther, for me, it's hard to really judge Black Panther just because again, they also like that's not the original intended movie. And so they had to really like flip
did we talk about Loki?
Oh, not really, no.
We'll talk about that.
We'll end it on a good note. We'll end with
we'll end it on a good note. Because then we can talk about like what we hope for maybe for season 2. But yes, Black Panther is hard to really judge as a movie because it's like I don't really like it's a fact that like that's not what they were. Like,
Yeah.
have you guys have heard some of the original plans, right?
I forgot what it was.
No.
You said again.
So I
Wait,
read
also,
that.
can I pee real quick?
Yeah,
You hold that thought. Sorry.
Yeah. Dang, this guy's so unprofessional, dude. Just leaving.
Are you gonna? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I read that some of the original plot points was obviously coming off of the blip, and it was going to explore how while T'Challa was snapped away, what's her name? Frick.
Which one? Okoye?
The girl?
No, the one that he was dating.
Nakia.
Yeah, not so like Nakia survives the snap and she ends up having a kid that's not his. So like he goes to Haiti and basically and like okay, yeah. So like I'm
infidelity.
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 I'm not saying that like this was gonna be a good like the original plan was gonna be good, but it is very different.
Hey man, that's interesting.
It's interesting because basically what T'Challa does is like he
Kills the
still
child.
technically
I was gonna say that.
but like it's
he kills her.
It's basically I think supposed to be like him still having a relationship with Nakia and having to like
Mend it.
basically like co-parent for a child that's not his, and like I think half of it is like him in Haiti, and then he takes I was gonna say his son, but it's not his son, but he takes the kid back to Wakanda, and then like that's how like
That's a whole
they
plot?
tie in. That's how like that's some of it. Yeah, that's like a key thing that like they wanted to do that was gonna be very different.
And the child's real dad
Is
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, so no difference at all. I'm just kidding. It's like same thing, bro. Just substitute, bro.
I think what you
Yeah.
said, if that was like a subplot and it did it really well, I think that would have been interesting.
like
So
It would be really
Namor was never gonna be part of it.
no, he was still so like
Yeah,
like
because
that's
I'm pretty
in
sure
addition,
Namor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Namor.
that's in addition to like the Namor part, but like that was gonna be like probably the whole introduction, and then when they get back to Wakanda.
Yeah, I will say about that
Namor's
movie,
there.
I don't think it's like bad. I think it does well with what it can do. There's some really cool visual stuff. Some of the action is pretty decent. The end is not that great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
end
agree.
end is where it kind of falls, and I think some of the middle parts are a bit middling. Is that the word? Or just kind of feels like not much is like. I mean, I get like there has to be like that lesser part of the movie. Oh, that's what it is. I think like it's cool that they introduce Ironheart, but I think it's too much. Like it's like an unnecessary addition
Add-on,
to the
yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that like just Shuri becoming the Black Panther to me isn't that interesting. Or like I don't know, it didn't like resonate with me or anything. Like it didn't lead like I didn't feel like hype about it. Maybe it's because of like stuff that happened with her in real life. I mean, I still kind of like her as an actress, and I think she does a good job. Like she did a really great job acting for sure. And I think like it does fit the story well, of like how she has to like get over her hatred and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think like a good way to describe that movie is that like, for example, I have a friend who like doesn't really like watch movies like that, just occasionally watches some of the Marvel movies, and he just like left and he was just like, yeah, bro, it's just kind of mid. Like so like yeah, if the general public isn't really feeling it, yeah, I guess that like kind of gives like a good take on what that movie is. Like it's not bad, but it's just like yeah, I don't think it made you leave the theater like thinking it was like epic
Amazing
or like so good. Yeah.
I think it was like mid or a little bit above, slightly mid.
Yeah.
A little bit bad. Yeah.
It is just straight up like yeah. So, but I mean, they were in a really hard spot, and I think so. Like, I think the Chadwick tributes and the performances of everybody were genuinely excellent. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, the mom should have won the Oscar, like she got robbed, but genuinely, like she was really so
very
good.
good,
really good.
very good. Yeah.
And I think she did deserve it over Jamie Lee Curtis, but that's a different story. We'll see what happens, I guess. That's literally what that pretty much sums up the MCU. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see
no,
what happens,
seriously.
I guess.
Seriously.
Like I used to, for example, like Secret Invasion's literally going on right now, and I haven't started it.
Me neither.
And the thing is,
I personally think it's good.
yeah, and the thing is, like, I've heard it's decent, but like, I think that shows like the problem of what has happened in these past 3 years of like,
Yeah.
if you only have the occasional good project and the rest is surrounded mid, and you just saturate it with too much, like, and then the thing is, like, for example, like Hawkeye's not even bad, Black Widow's not even bad, but like, the more you saturate
With mid.
it with just like kind of things that are just like, it was all right, then the more that you just, the overall product just seems like it's not that great. So then
Yeah.
like you just lose that swelling of hype. So now like, and I'm like a huge Marvel, like I've been in it since like I like watched Iron Man, like the first one, like straight up as a 7-year-old, and like I learned about post-credit scenes by like the Thor movie, and like I learned when the Avengers were gonna come up like 4 years before the movie was, like stuff like that. So like I've been on, like I used to be the type to like always be ready for the next thing, and now I'm just like, well, we'll see what happens, like whatever.
Yeah.
I think one more note on Black Panther. I think I do give him slack for like the context and like what happened, but I think they fell short on some of the fighting. I don't know. I've bad
No,
memory.
yeah, they
I kind of
definitely, no, they
forgot.
definitely did, because
Yeah.
the ending action like set piece is not that great.
Yeah.
It's like too much. Like they cut
On the island,
between-
right? Is that
Yeah,
what
they
you're
cut.
talking
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
really-
they're on the ship. So like there's a ship in the island. So there's the fight between
Right,
Namor
okay.
and Shuri. The only action scene I think is generally good is when Namor invades Wakanda. I think that scene is generally
part's
good.
sick.
When he like
Like,
straight
the
up just,
city.
and then he
that's
kills
crazy,
the
yeah.
mom. Like I think
Yeah,
that's like genuinely
it's
like a
insane.
really good part of the movie. But the Shuri Namor fight's decent, but it's the part where it's like it would just keep cutting back to like the ship fight with all the I don't know what, the Atlanteans and the Wakandans, and it just like, I get it's trying to be like a big war epic type like fight between two armies, but it felt like really flat. And also Ironheart's like flying everywhere and the CGI doesn't look that great.
Yeah,
and so it
it's
just like
random.
feels, so it just feels off.
It's they definitely tried to like recreate what they did in the first Black Panther, where it was like
Yeah.
all of like Michael B. Jordan's people versus like
But that was really
Chadwick's
good.
people. Yeah, and like, but like it's a similar thing where like
Yeah.
it was the isolated like
No,
two
yeah, like
characters fighting back and forth, and yeah, like I agree too, Josh, that like this version of it in the second movie was just kind of like,
yeah. No, because like, dude, one of the like most iconic things that like gives me goosebumps, even like right now, just think about it, is the scene in Infinity War when they're all running to like the Thanos' army, like in Wakanda, and
Yeah.
then Captain
Yeah.
America and Black Panther just sprint ahead of everyone
Yeah.
because they're so much
Yeah.
faster. Like,
That's crazy.
and then like they all fight. Like, see, like that is like, it's the same concept of like two armies
Mhm.
coming together, and oh my gosh, how far we've fallen. How far we've fallen.
Yeah.
Dang. But yeah. No, you were saying?
No, you can go. You can go.
But yeah, like the fight scenes and like I don't know what dialogue was said between Namor and Shuri, but it like made a point about the whole movie, I guess. I'm being very vague because I forgot. But I was like, after they said it, I was like, oh my gosh, that dialogue was pretty bad. And
Oh,
the
like
point
just
that
like
they're
really
making,
forced. Yeah.
yeah, really forced and really like not subtle at all. It's like, oh, here's the point of the movie. Here's, oh, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Which gave it some points down. But overall, mid-ish, okay.
I think it's like a 6 to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I ended up giving it a 7 after thinking about it. But I think it was a generous 7, I think.
Yeah.
How
How do y'all feel about Val?
Who's Val?
She's the girl. She's a Julie Louis-Dreyfus. She's the one that like.
she's
the one
putting
that-
together the Thunderbolts.
She's the one with the purple hair that like recruited Yelena and
Oh,
the-
and,
yeah.
and Johnny Walker.
What happened? What happened to her?
well, she's in that movie.
She,
No, but
she
like,
showed
she's-
up in Black Panther. She's
She
the
did?
director of the CIA.
Yeah. For those that don't know Josh, he forgets like a lot of things, like a lot
Dude,
of.
there's I don't know how
But,
you guys remember all
But
this.
but yeah, I don't know. I
It only
don't
came out last year.
like she's been in what, like 3-4 projects now, and I think every scene that she's in, like, I mean, I guess it's because she's doing a good job. But I don't know. I just always feel like I just don't really like her.
Yeah, she's for sure supposed to be like that.
Yeah, just
She's
annoying.
basically like taking over of like how Agent Ross was,
Yeah,
but like she's like way more like conniving, I think.
yeah.
Like,
I think she's doing good because I like Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I think she's doing a good job too.
So we'll see.
The
Honestly,
Thunderbolts.
honestly,
is interesting.
I actually have like odd hopes, like optimistic for the Thunderbolts. Like it could be like a
Me too.
sleeper. It could be like a sleeper hit.
Me too. Yeah.
Because I think when that was announced, everyone was just like, "What the frick is the point of this? Like, who cares about like half of these characters?" So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, it honestly could be genuinely decent if it's anything like how James Gunn's Suicide Squad was, where like, you just take a bunch of characters that are just, maybe not like the biggest fan favorites, except maybe like one or two, and you just put them together and have a good time. Well, we'll see.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as long as Yelena's in it, I think there's some hope in it, honestly.
Bro, already 5 stars.
All right, relax.
Yeah, but
and I believe Zemo is supposed to be part of the Thunderbolts too.
he better,
really?
bruh. He better.
Yeah.
He's
I
great.
mean,
He's genuinely great.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense that he's, and I believe Yelena's dad's supposed to be in it. Hopper.
Oh yeah, he is. He's
Hopper.
part of the team.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
but Russian Hopper.
Bucky's in it.
You mean-
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Anyways, so yeah,
Wait.
last thing, Loki.
Sorry,
Will that be it?
one small question. For this might be a stupid question, but are the Eternals Inhumans? What are they?
No,
What are they again?
they're their own thing.
They're just own thing. Okay.
They're like in a tier between what Thor is as like a god level, and then like they're like the bridge between, I think, humans and the demigods.
Okay,
Like, they're
so-
like somewhere there.
So they're like, this is a rough attempt at describing what I think the like original stuff in the comics is, or like just what it is in the movies now. So there are like original beings of the universe that just like that are just are because they are, which are the Celestials. They're like the big robot looking guys with like the 6 circle eye
Yeah.
looking things. And so like they're just like the original creatures or whatever of the universe. And let's just say
Actually, there's something above them.
oh yeah.
There's like a council above them too, which is
So,
interesting.
let's just say they were in the universe and they made the Eternals to like basically like populate lands and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And to just
Yeah.
test stuff. So that's what they are.
That's cool. Okay, so Loki.
Loki is
I love
fantastic.
I love Loki. I know people didn't like it because they're like, oh, it's self-cessed. I'm like, of course that's what you're gonna
Oh
say.
my god.
But
That's not why we like
anyways,
No, it was really good.
because like, bro, like they're clearly like two different. I don't know. I think you can get past the fact that it's like
I
they're
think
the
you can
same
get past it
person. Like
too.
it's
Yeah, you can,
like that's such
definitely
a
get past
that's
it.
such a silly thing, and also like that's kind of questionable if you can't get past it.
Yeah, no, seriously,
Um,
yeah, it's
But yeah, like I think through and through that show was like amazing. I think it was the best show to come out.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I think it's better than WandaVision because I think WandaVision it falls at the end. Like
You didn't
it's
like
not
the
as the end is not as good,
Oh.
and yeah, and I will be part of that mafia of just like it fed into the hype too much that it just you can't help but get disappointed with how like some stuff turned out.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think WandaVision is generally good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think I just like Loki more. I think I just like the aesthetic more, the plot more, Loki as a character more.
Applause really good.
So
TMV were
and I really like what's her Sylvie? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Why do I remember this?
Uh-oh.
But yeah, like I think she's like a really good addition to the universe.
Mhm.
Like she acts really well. I think her motives and like her decisions as a character, like they all cohesively flow together. And like this is kind of a spoiler for Indiana Jones, but let's just say like Indiana Jones is one of the characters. It's like the same type of mold or archetype of like a character who kind of like only does things for themselves type thing. And I'll say it was a lot more annoying and worse in that than in Loki. So like, and like I think with a character like that where like they only do stuff for themselves type thing, it can rub people off the wrong way. But I think it was handled really well.
Yeah, I think so too.
The action was genuinely good. The whole time concept's good. Owen Wilson's
Development was good.
Owen Wilson's always just great to watch and things.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like felt like it was a complete story, start to end. No, like it didn't have to like feed into like cameos or like hype things. It was just like good. And yeah, the ending was like really cool to see. Like one, because it also felt like it mattered to the whole universe. Like some of the other shows,
of course. Yeah.
Some of the other shows, they feel like they're just like little side stories that are like, if you like those characters, good, then you could watch them. Like it'll just help you know like why they are kind of the way they are in the next movie they appear in. But Loki generally feels like, oh, you need to watch it for the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a world building show.
Yeah.
And like they had so much that they left open ended that like there's so much to work with for season 2. Like I think every character that's still alive, like there's a piece of direction that they all have going into
the only problem with that season 2 is I don't know about Mr. Jonathan Majors.
I think there was a breakthrough in his case. I saw.
Yeah, I saw an article where he countersued, I think maybe.
Anytime I see something, it's always like a new allegation, a new.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, but apparently, like, I think his ex-girlfriend, I think she's gonna like pull out soon of the case. I believe that's like the last thing I saw where like
that's
basically they're saying that like I mean it's unfortunate.
Now it's just gonna follow him. Like I mean. I'm not trying to like say like he's innocent because I really don't know. But either way, yeah, it's just gonna follow him, follow all these properties that he's in. It's just like
I mean, you
I can't believe Marvel's hiring a blah blah blah. And yeah, and I was
Yeah.
also gonna say like same thing with Namor. Like I think he's really good in that movie, but too bad.
Oh yeah.
I heard
Too bad he's
too,
also maybe
he's actually a villain. He's a real life villain.
Dude, Marvel just knows how to cast so well, dude.
Dude, they I mean like when they want a villain, they get a villain for sure.
Sure.
Yeah, so look at you, Josh. Look at you, Josh, for the next
for the next
Josh Odrez.
You'll be She-Hulk's villain. Yeah, you should try out for She-Hulk's villain. Just go in and just talk. You don't even have to read the script that they give you. Just talk. You're like, we really love how you like channeled the hatred for our main character. Like, where'd you draw that from? Anyways, what were you gonna say, Josh?
So I told JQ I had a guest. So bringing out my guest for what were we talking about? Oh yeah, bad villains.
What the
I'm dead.
Okay, that was it.
It's the grape himself.
Yeah. Anyway, what were you saying? Yeah, Loki was pretty good.
That was the big guest reveal.
That was a guest. Yeah, Thanos.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Loki and WandaVision pretty good. Phase 4.
More like phase 4. I already said that.
Yeah.
I said that before we started recording.
Yeah, so let's talk about season 5. We'll try to keep it, I guess, a little bit more concise.
You mean phase 5?
Wait, what?
Did I not say phase 5?
No, you said season 5.
Oh yeah, he said season 5. Yeah.
Oh, season 5. Phase 5, whatever.
Season 5 of Breaking Bad. So my favorite episode was that's the ending, right? Season 5?
Yeah.
I forgot.
I think.
Anyways, unimportant, sorry.
Yeah, so we've only gotten 2 movies. One of which was really like
one was really good and one was
really good and
but
like it doesn't really like affect.
Yeah, dude, it's so sad.
Like it doesn't really affect anything because it's the end. Like there is like Josh said, like
there's like
we're not going to see majority of them. But you know, it's possible we'll see maybe like each of them or like whoever's left, I guess, maybe pop up, but it won't be as a member of the Guardians. It's going to be like them as them, the individual.
You know what my big
That.
fear is of this phase?
It's gonna be worse.
Is that no, not that it's gonna be worse. I mean, it could be, but that's not what I'm fearful of. What I'm fearing is that I think Secret Wars is already like confirmed for next year. I mean, they might have pushed it back with the writer's strike.
I think they pushed it to
But like
2026.
either way, I'm just like there has not been enough projects that are good for you to be releasing the like the team up movie already.
Yeah.
So I think it's way too early.
Yeah.
So
and it's like a fan favorite story. Like that's like people like comic nerds like that more than anything.
No,
like
okay.
More than the Infinity Saga and stuff like that.
No, Secret Wars is different. Never mind. I was thinking of Secret, which is literally the Nick Fury show. Never mind.
Yeah.
I actually don't know much about Secret Wars, but that's the one with like the different universes and.
Yeah, Secret Wars is basically it's
isn't that one of your favorites? Because did you read the comic or something?
I read Secret Invasion.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, which is why I'm so hyped for it. But basically, I believe it's Doctor Doom and another villain. They basically
if they don't do Doctor Doom right.
Oh, I know.
That's like
crazy.
That's like the L. He's literally the most iconic Marvel villain, and if he's done wrong, it's literally an L.
Yeah, but I believe it's him and somebody else, or maybe it's just him by himself. He like transports all the heroes onto like a faraway planet, like a different dimension or planet or whatever. And basically it's just them like having another civil war and like fighting each other and like it's like literally every single.
Yeah, but see, the reason I think it's like it's way too early. We haven't even met Doctor Doom, bro.
No, yeah, exactly. Like we would have to get a lot.
We would only get like one movie of him. Like there's no way that
because you know how like they found a way to make Civil War because also
like it's a lot different from the comic, but
Civil War's supposed to be like literally everyone, but like Civil War in the movies was
it's like 8 people,
a 5v5. But like I don't think it would hit the same if you did that Secret Wars just because it's supposed to be
literally Secret Wars could be like it could be Endgame but more because it brings back some of like the alternate because it uses alternate universe versions of people. But that's why like I think it's way too early because Endgame at least had a buildup of like 20 movies.
Wait, dude, just think about it though. At this point, we could get like America Chavez. That's it, America Ferrera is an actual person, right?
She's an actress.
Yeah. But you're telling me, dude,
she's
I'm
ugly
excited.
Betty.
We could get America Chavez versus like Kamala Khan. Like that would be so good. Dude, they should move the date up to 2024.
Dude, they should move it tomorrow. I don't care, bro. Just let me see my queens on screen, bro.
Yeah, and then She-Hulk is in that fight.
No,
like, dude.
Oh my gosh, Slay Queen.
Dude, it would be so good. But yeah, no, I totally agree. There's no way they've built enough. Like we're gonna get Aquafina fighting like
Boo. That's like the one part about Shang-Chi that's just like really.
I forgot about that.
I like won't even talk to people about it. Like I absolutely hate it.
Like I get that. There's also the scene that people are like it's kind of stupid. The little like what's that little dragon thing with like no face?
Oh, the thing that comes out of the mountain.
The thing that's with Mandarin. Yeah. The things that. Or just Trevor in general. People are just like it's kind of stupid. I think that part's fine. Good. I think it's.
I like this little pet. Yeah, his pet was funny.
But I could take or leave Aquafina, bro.
Yeah. I don't even want to go into it just because like
they better not become freaking romantic interests. They better not give her like any some sort of power bullshit. Like why did jump. Like I hated how they made her like shoot the one arrow that
dude that's what I'm saying literally
I forgot about that.
Like
I was like
in actual like runtime like 20 minutes before that earlier in the movie she couldn't shoot an arrow straight to save her life and then all of a sudden she can shoot it a mile away to hit the dragon or whatever. I was just like
dang, that was a pretty bad part.
Dude, I was like, come on, you have to be kidding me.
but literally, I love that final act. I know some people don't because people
Oh,
think
yeah, it's good.
it's like
Yeah.
too much, but I love it. Like his
It's
fight
good.
with his dad
It's good.
and the dragon stuff, where he's just running on the rings. I think that is so creative. And
That was pretty cool.
yeah,
That's one of the highlights of Phase 4 for sure for me. Is
yeah, we
that
just
movie.
we just keep repeating things. But how much
Yeah.
time do you have? Do you know?
We're like over an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, it felt longer.
Well, that's because we had like when I was on the phone.
We took a little pause because somebody
Yeah,
had
we
to talk to his
Took a
family
bit
or
of a
whatever.
break. Yeah, whatever. It was annoying. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so I think the last big thing to talk about is Quantumania, and then that'll kind of like cap it off, like more in depth of Quantumania, because we've referenced it every time we talk about bad movies. But Quantumania, yeah, it's
So good.
on top of it, flopping as a movie, like to make it even worse, the allegations of Jonathan Majors came out like shortly after, and like it just literally compounded,
Which is
that whole
crazy. He's literally
situation.
supposed to be like the next guy.
Yeah.
Well, and he's supposed to be the one that he's supposed to be the one that connects everyone, right? Like he's
Yeah.
supposed to show up in like half of the next projects, and
That's
like
crazy.
basically he's the reason why they all team up. And
Hey,
he
if
has
they
like
they can't use him anymore, which actually I have no clue what they're gonna do because Marvel has
Me
not
either.
said anything.
yeah.
I've not
Hush,
seen
hush.
anything clear with his case. But of the one fan cast, I mean, it's super basic, but it's the one I've seen and I like him. Yeah, John Boyega I think would be good, but
I've
Wait,
seen that. Yeah,
who-
I've seen that.
Who's he again?
the Black Stormtrooper
Oh, yeah.
Finn,
I think
that's
it'd be
his
fun.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a good actor.
No, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
What was
know.
gonna say, though? Another thing about Quantumania that's really stupid. I hate when movies have like a plot point where like a character keeps something secret from the rest of the characters because they're like, I can't tell you. You like it's too much for you to know.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if you just told them, it would solve so much stuff, bro.
No, seriously, like the whole first hour, like
God.
literally every like movie review I've watched on it, they always talk about how that was like the most annoying.
It's such a waste of
thing.
time. It's literally
it's
it's
like-
literally just for the audience to not know. Like that's
Yeah.
literally all it serves. It like it doesn't make sense as a character choice. It doesn't make sense like in the context of like the situation that they're in because obviously the other people would need to freaking know, bro. Dumb.
Yeah, I think it's funny that like
Also
every
like there's
time-
actually not even a reason to keep it secret either. Like when she
Yeah.
reveals what it is, like it actually there's no point to keep it secret, but whatever.
Yeah, it's just funny too because like every time she like references it and they're like, "Who are you talking about?" She's like, "Oh, we don't have time. We have to keep moving." Or, oh, we don't like the funniest one is when they're like in the ship, they're like traveling in like a ship to like go to I think where what's his name, to where Krylar is, like they're gonna meet Krylar.
Hello, who the
Like,
fuck is
they're-
Krylar?
Krylar
Oh,
is
yeah, I don't know who
Is that,
Krylar
is
is
that
either,
Bill
bro.
Murray? Is that Bill
yeah,
Murray?
that's Bill Murray.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Bill Murray. They're
How
like
the
on the
hell
way.
did you
They're
remember
like,
that name, bro?
well, I was looking at something related to it earlier.
Okay.
Apparently
Krylar.
I saw like an article that like Bill Murray's character had like 5 or 6 scenes that were cut. So like he was supposed to be like he was supposed to have like a more prominent role. But like they're on the ship and they're just sitting there on the ship, like waiting to go somewhere. And like she's like referencing Kang again. She's like, "Oh, we have no time." And then she just sits back in the ship while they're like going somewhere. I'm just like, no time for what? What are you doing? What exactly are you doing right now?
So
She's
dumb.
and just like looks away. I'm like, what the hell? That makes no sense. But
There's so many things bad.
I listened to a podcast and they called it the solve it with a post-it note. Like I forgot what the last word is, but like it's just a problem that you could solve with a post-it note. Like you could literally just write it on post-it note and just be like, "This is the problem."
yeah, it's crazy. I think the cool like fight scene, most of them were kind of lame. But I think the only cool
They are.
He said the cool fight scenes, and he was like,
They
no,
are.
like they're
they're
the one that
lackluster.
the one that I enjoyed was when he when MODOK originally like hunts down Scott.
Hey, honestly,
Oh,
I get
don't remember.
MODOK or I get like why people were upset, but honestly, I don't know what they were expecting. MODOK, like as a comic character, is not as dumb as he was portrayed, but he's like a dumb
Like that's
character.
Yeah.
He's
and
literally
like
just a dumb character. But like the way they like set up like his chair and the guns, I thought was pretty sick.
yeah.
But yeah.
And people were like, "Oh, he looks ridiculous." I was like, "Do you not? Do
Yeah,
you know what he looks like in the comics?
Like,
he looks
that's like-
even more ridiculous.
That's
in
like the
comics.
best case scenario you could have got.
Yeah,
bro.
like literally in every comic, he always is like drooling from the mouth too. So like his mouth's always open and it's just like wet all the time. I'm like, he's supposed to look ridiculous. But yeah. There's and I mean Cassie, that's her name, right?
Dude,
His
you know
daughter?
what's a shame too? She's not even a bad actress. Like I've seen her.
Yeah, I
in-
don't think so either.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've watched her in other things, but like I remember like people were posting like videos about her.
Mhm.
Oh no, she's in is she the one in? No, she's not. Anyways, but I just know she's like in the good stuff.
Yeah, that's
It's
her
just-
too.
It's just like the writing, the plot that she was forced into. Yeah, the directing, and I guess the whole situation how like they just recasted the original daughter. Like it's just not gonna help her at all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's hope she has some redemption one day. You know, it's another like okay. Oh my gosh, that's gonna go on forever. But you know how like they're kind of setting up the Young Avengers.
Oh wait,
I
with
may-
what? Oh, with Cassie and Ironheart and
Yeah, with all of them.
There's a lot of them actually.
Yeah, I maybe only like 2 of them.
Like
wait, who are all of them? again?
in the movies or as characters in general.
Oh no, like who they've like shown so far.
Okay, yeah. So I think as of right now, who
It's
we've
just, I
seen so
just like
far-
Spider-Man and I just like Kate Bishop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we haven't really seen what
Who
he's
else
like,
is there?
but, so the person that's supposed to play Patriot, Elijah Bradley,
Oh yeah, he
or
could be cool.
Eli Bradley, I think he'll be cool. But
Yeah.
if you remember, Josh, in Captain whatever and Winter Soldier, I keep saying
Falcon.
Captain. I always say Captain
Yeah,
Falcon.
I say it too. Yeah.
But in Falcon and
the-
Winter Soldier, you know, like the
the-
Black Captain
the-
America, like the older one.
Oh, you're talking to this guy.
Yeah, I'm talking to Oja.
Oh, wait, what?
You know how like Anthony Mackie or like Falcon, he visits.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody. So yeah, the one who plays his grandson, he's
Hmm.
like in the background the whole time. He's supposed to be the Patriot, which is
Oh
like
shit.
It's like another
Yeah.
Captain America type character.
a pretty. He's the leader of the Young Avengers, basically, or like
That's
one
cool.
of the leaders.
Yeah, he could be
But
cool. There's
I
also
think he'll be cool.
the
the
new
two
Falcon
sons.
guy. The new Falcon guy could be. Oh, the 2 sons. I love the 2 sons.
Yeah, Wanda's sons.
Wiccan
Oh,
and
them? They're part
Wiccan
of
and
it. That's
Speed.
crazy.
No, Wiccan and
Yeah,
Speed
they're-
are such cool characters because Wiccan, I mean, they showed Speed just because he runs around, but Wiccan is literally magic and lightning.
That's
Yeah,
like,
crazy.
he's
they're
pretty sick.
interesting. However they choose to bring them back in, we'll see how that goes. But
Yeah,
like that's like my only concern is that like they're not gonna find a logical way for them to, or it's just gonna be dumb.
maybe.
Um,
Yeah, we'll see.
who
Oh
did
my
you say
gosh.
the new Falcon? What do you mean by the new Falcon?
One of you know how at the start, Anthony Mackie's like with some like other soldiers.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's
Oh
one of
yeah.
the young Mexican guy. He's like
Okay.
apparently like a Falcon in the comic.
Oh,
or
I
something.
didn't realize. Okay. I
Interesting.
totally forgot about him.
But
But
all
then,
the
yeah,
other
Kate-
people,
Kate
I can take or
Bishop.
leave.
Kate Bishop, Cassie, Ironheart, and
Actually, we'll see how the Ironheart show is. We'll see how it is. I think
think
the actress is good because when she was
actress
in the
is cool.
movie,
She's
when
cool.
she was in the movie, she like delivered all her lines pretty well and like
Yeah.
she was genuinely like
She-
a good part of the movie. I think
It
it's
just seemed out of
unnecessary, but-
place. Yeah,
yeah.
it just seemed out of
But
place.
she was funny. She was like charismatic.
Yeah.
Wait, so is this Young Avengers gonna be like after Phase 6?
No, there's
So-
there's no confirmation of any
Yeah,
project.
there's
it's
no
just that
confirmation.
there's
Oh,
a clear
theories.
like there's just a bunch that are now
Yeah, like
and stuff.
the running theory is that when Secret Wars happens, since literally all the adult heroes get transported, it's gonna leave the Young Avengers as the only heroes on Earth, basically, and that's how like
that's how it happens in the comics. I think.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
so like that's
like some,
oh there's also Scar.
Wait.
Hulk's
Oh,
son.
bruh.
Yeah.
Wait, he's
He's-
part of it?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
like,
guess.
That's like if they're gonna do a movie,
Just think
that's
of
why he's
any
being
any
introduced.
young person that you saw with some power,
Yeah.
they're gonna be in it.
Anyone's
That's crazy.
son or grandson or whatever
Yeah,
daughter.
Tony Stark's daughter, she's actually the freaking
Yeah,
new
yeah.
Black Widow.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
Dang. Yeah, that's great.
Uh,
Wait, why aren't they
yeah.
transported?
Because they're just
Because
not seen as
they're
like threats
they're
or
not
whatever.
yeah, and they're
Like
not
they're
like
like when
full
they're
heroes
like when
yet.
it's young Avengers, like they're straight up like maybe early teens. Like they're supposed to be like kids.
They're high schoolers that like either have powers but don't know how to use it, or it's like the whole story arc is them like coming into their
Mhm.
powers and becoming a team and stuff like that. And
That's cool.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
one last thing. The only other hope I have is that like at least like for example like Paul Rudd and Chris Hemsworth and Kevin Feige too and some of the directors and writers have come out after like some of the bad projects have been like, yeah, like we recognize like you guys didn't like
Yeah.
this or like this wasn't that great. So hopefully they learn.
Hopefully.
But we'll see. I
Hopefully,
think
yeah.
they've had it too easy for too long that they got complacent.
hmm
And all I'm gonna say is, if James Gunn finally gets like his stuff on the DC stuff going, I think it can be really good and definitely overtake Marvel if Marvel doesn't pick it up. I'm not even a person to be like I need Marvel to stay better. Like if DC becomes better, then I'll just think DC's better because
Dude, that's
Yeah, we'll see
DC's
though, because
he's got a
apparently he
mountain to
doesn't
climb.
he doesn't want to recast Flash.
no, he's not even the one that said that. It's the director who said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the director was like,
I
if
thought
we
it was
were to-
James
if-
Gunn that said that.
No, the director was like, if we were to do another one, we wouldn't change him because there's
That's
only
like-
one man in the world that could perform like him.
Literally,
I'm like, what are you? I watched it. You can get a child to do the shit he did.
yeah, that was like the absolute worst answer he could have given in the moment.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Golly.
I
But
hated
all right.
that movie.
So I guess the last thing that we can
Oh.
end with is like, is there anything that you guys are like genuinely think that like, oh, there's possibility this could be good, or
Oh, in phase 5?
yeah,
I said before, Thunderbolts could be a sleeper hit. I think since too much of the Deadpool creative team is still part of it, I think it'll still be good.
Bro, that better be good.
There's no guarantee, but I think it'll be good because like I think Ryan Reynolds is pretty self-aware enough to know like when something is
Mhm.
clearly going
Yeah.
in the wrong
Yeah.
direction. Because like I mean, yeah, he was in Green Lantern, but that's like during a time of his career where like he wasn't like having, because I think he's like producer of Deadpool 2.
The
So
Deadpool,
like
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
so I'm pretty sure that would be pretty decent.
If they do Deadpool 330, bro, that's like
yeah, for
that's
the
like
audience,
unforgivable, bro.
the audience,
Oh,
that's
it would be
Josh's
bad.
that's Josh's favorite character. So
They're-
Yeah.
I would also be quite disappointed.
Me
If you
too.
made us wait this long. You said it was going to be rated R. You brought it
And
from
yeah,
the.
rated
You
R.
said it's going to be the same universe. It's going to be able to,
You
travel
brought
between
back
both.
Hugh Jackman.
You brought back Hugh
Dude, for real.
Jackman, and if you still make it bad,
Yeah, it's
gonna
and
be
like
heartbreaking.
they're bringing in Halle Berry apparently.
dude. I
bring in
think
everyone.
I think we're taking for granted. Like Hugh Jackman is literally coming back to play Wolverine.
I know,
That's
dude.
like
Yeah, no, it's
insane.
like it like yeah.
When that
can't
video
believe it.
came out, I lost my mind.
Me too, yeah. Me too.
Please be good.
Yeah.
I literally don't know anything because besides that, all the other projects, I'm like, I really don't know. Like it could be good, it could be bad.
Yeah.
I
There's
think Loki season 2 will be decent.
Loki
Um,
season 2. There's another Captain America,
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
Captain America
New
4.
World. New World Order.
Brave New World.
How do I? Yeah,
Uh,
they changed the title because New World Order has like Nazi ties. So they
I
changed
didn't even know that.
Yeah, no,
Um,
they should just keep the name and then they Kanye like the soundtrack producer and
and Kyrie.
yeah, And
Kyrie's
Kyrie
in
makes a
it.
cameo.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Golly.
what was I gonna say? I don't know about that movie. We'll see if it's good.
there a
I'll have
trailer?
to. No,
Oh.
I'll
There's
have to see a
nothing,
trailer. I just know Harrison Ford is now the new.
What?
He's the president.
He's the new. No, he's the new Ross.
Oh, he's raw. Well, I
'Cause
thought he was
you're-
the president.
The OG. Well, maybe Ross is the president now. I don't know, but because Ross the
No, I think
actor died.
So he's the new Ross, and Ross becomes president. I
Yeah,
think that's what
probably.
it is.
But
Yeah.
the interesting about that is, well, one, hopefully Harrison Ford, stays healthy. Two, technically Ross is the Red Hulk, so
Oh yeah, forgot.
we'll see. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna make
There's-
a freaking 85-year-old Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
the
no,
Hulk,
they're probably
bro.
they're gonna retcon that for sure. To someone else, they have to.
No,
Like
but
maybe
actually, no.
his son or something.
What? There was something else that was interesting. Is it? I think it's because it's gonna tie in some of the old, like stuff from the Hulk movie. Like I think the leader's in it. And if you don't know who the leader is, he's in the Hulk movie. But basically, he gets gamma. He's like already a scientist, super smart. Gets gamma in his brain, becomes like an evil genius. Yeah. So I think he's in it. But
Okay.
yeah, well, I have no clue what the plot of that movie is gonna be, but I hope it's interesting. If it's
Yeah.
anything like Winter Soldier, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only other ones that kind of jump
There's-
off.
Yeah, I literally
the
don't know
list
it.
for
I don't know
me,
anything else, bro.
Blade.
Daredevil
Oh yeah, Daredevil.
Oh, the show.
and
Wait, so
and
what are they
Agatha.
See,
what are they
Agatha's
doing with
getting a show.
Daredevil again?
they're basically restarting it.
So like
Yeah.
everything that happened in
Yeah,
the Netflix
like
series.
it's like I don't think they're like it's not a continuation.
It's but they still like are gonna use like the Yakuza and like the same like groups and stuff
Yeah,
like
it's like
that.
a soft
It'll-
reboot.
Yeah, basically.
Because I don't think a lot, like I'm pretty sure it's just him and Kingpin coming back. Like I don't think Karen or Foggy.
They said that what's his name's coming back? Punisher.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
actor. I'm
But
excited for that.
But none of
Punisher is
the
so good.
but none of the side characters I don't think are coming
Yeah,
back.
I don't think so.
Dude, but I want
Yeah.
Iron Fist to come. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Dude, I heard
I
that
mean-
was like so bad.
Yeah, I heard Iron Fist.
Dude,
But the
oh.
thing is,
It was
Did you
bad,
watch it?
Really bad. Yeah.
You watched-
I hope
awful
but I,
show.
I didn't even watch it, but I hope Jessica Jones comes back because I heard hers was
I heard that was
genuinely
decent.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked Luke Cage. A lot of people.
I
didn't
heard
like
Luke Cage was also good.
I liked it.
No, not the. Yeah, I heard the show was mixed, but I heard the guy's good.
He's good, and some of the villains are really good. Like the
The thing
people that
is,
run the
you know
game.
what's sad about the Iron Fist guy? It's just because, like, he didn't get time to train or anything. But I heard like the scenes because you know how like in the comics, like him and Luke Cage are a buddy like cop duo. Like I heard like when they did the Defenders, like any scene that they were together, like it was genuinely good. So
Yeah,
maybe he gets a chance to come back. Who knows?
maybe we'll see.
But yeah, besides Daredevil, Blade's
I
getting
hope
more.
good.
Blade's getting more and more iffy because
Is there a trailer?
no, because the thing with Blade is that like I think they've changed directors multiple times now,
That's
changed
tough, yeah.
writers multiple times. They delayed it, and usually when stuff like that happens to a movie, it's not really a good sign. But we'll see.
But I mean,
I
Who
still
they
like who they
announced-
got. Yeah, I still like who they got.
Mahershala Ali
Yeah,
is so good.
yeah, he's great.
Very good. So don't do him dirty, please. Don't do it, please.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah, we
about-
still- we still need to-
also Echo's getting a show. You know who Echo is?
I'm sorry, who's Echo?
The girl
The
villain
deaf girl.
from the deaf girl villain from Hawkeye. She's getting a show. Like it basically will pick up from when she shot Kingpin.
I don't think he trusts you. Dude, there's like a stuntman who's been recently.
Death
been
Girl Echo what?
Look up Echo Disney
Just look
Plus.
up
Just look up Echo
Echo
Disney
yeah.
Plus. Anyways, there's like a stuntman who's recently gone on like an interview spree talking about like Daredevil, Echo, stuff like that. And apparently he said like, from what I've heard, the producers at Marvel really do not like how Echo is turning out.
They should probably just not even put that out there. Like there's
No, I forgot what he said. Like I think the quote ends with like they're gonna give it like the blank treatment. Oh, the Batgirl.
What?
Like they're gonna Batgirl it.
Wait, what?
So you know
Oh,
how
What do you mean
okay.
by
you know how they made Batgirl and then Warner Bros.
Oh,
was
yeah.
just like we're just not
Yeah.
gonna release this.
Yeah.
never like
Yeah, so that's what he
They're gonna
said
do
that they
that?
might do to Echo because he was just like, I don't think they like it, so they might just like scrap it, even though they've made a lot of it already.
even when they announced it, I was like, why? We don't
I just think it's pointless.
No one
like I'm
wants
Why
not.
does
show.
she have her own show, bro?
Yeah, like I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
be.
just like,
I'm not
no
trying
one
to be
wants
like
it.
ableist and like mean. Like really cool that like deaf people get representation. She also has like a.
And she's actually hearing impaired.
And she's amputated also, right? She has like a.
Dang,
Oh,
double
I didn't know
dip.
that.
I forgot.
I
Oh,
didn't know that.
doesn't she have like a? Am I thinking of something else? I thought she has like a prosthetic. I'm pretty sure she has a prosthetic.
Like a prosthetic leg.
Yeah. Either way, like I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
That like people like that are getting roles. and
Right. But a
they're
whole
getting seen.
series.
But a whole series
No,
with
bro.
like a character that no one knows, not even really from the comics.
Like I
It's kind
feel
of
like
far, and
yeah,
also
I-
because like you should just focus on fixing some of the crap that you're doing right now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
think
edit that out.
Agatha I think Agatha would be cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Agatha.
I think Agatha's
yeah,
a cool villain.
I think Agatha's gonna be a pretty cool one. So that's one I'm actually like genuinely
Yeah,
excited
and
for.
Aubrey Plaza is gonna be in it. Big W.
For real?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wait, what's she
Big-
playing?
Someone. Big W though.
Dude, Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dang, they really get everybody.
Isn't the blonde girl from Euphoria supposed to be in Marvel at some point?
No, she's in a Sony.
Sydney
She's
Sweeney?
in a Sony one.
Oh, so it's not. Oh, I thought she was
Yeah.
gonna be in Marvel.
Wait, what's
Nah.
Sony thing?
It's called Madam Web. It's a character that like she basically can tap into different aspects of the multiverse because of like her magical web.
Oh,
Interesting.
she's the main
and
character?
she's one of them. Apparently, no, because that movie has like I forgot who else they've announced for it, but that movie's a lot. It's gonna have like a lot of different like female characters basically.
Oh, top of
it's
the
like-
list.
Because I think someone got cast for Spider Woman. Oh, never mind. Oh, Dakota Johnson's Madam Web.
Oh shoot. So she, Sydney is just a
Sydney
supporting
Sweeney's. But I think she's like a pretty big role. I think is Julia Carpenter a Spider Woman? I'm pretty sure she is.
I don't know.
Yes, Julia Carpenter is a Spider Woman. And yeah, there's some other girls. Emma Roberts is gonna be in it.
Yo. that cast is
Okay,
crazy.
heavy hitters. They got some heavy hitters.
Yeah, but I mean it's Sony, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be bad. So, but
I didn't. Did
okay.
y'all even watch that Craven trailer? I didn't because I did not care to.
No, I didn't.
I watched
Honestly,
like part
and-
of it.
You know what the
and,
problem is
yeah.
though? The thing with these movies, I still just watch them just to see. So I'm gonna go to that theater. I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
it
You're gonna
and
give them money.
leave, and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, still mid, still. Hey, if I'm wrong, hey, should I put something down as like a stake if I'm wrong?
Okay. Okay.
What are you putting down?
Ooh. How about if you? Oh, I don't know. Dang it.
I'm gonna
Okay,
treat y'all
so-
to dinner. Treat y'all to a movie. Something
Yeah,
simple.
Treat us out to
Oh,
the
it's
Craven.
you're gonna do something for us.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ooh.
Or should I do a challenge?
I think a challenge would be good.
Yeah. I think so you think it's gonna be bad?
I think it's gonna be mid to bad.
Mid to bad. But if it is good, I think you should do the ice bucket challenge.
What the? Wait, didn't my sister nominate you and you?
Yes,
never
I know,
did
and I
it?
still didn't do it. Yeah, I know. The joke was I
Yeah.
was gonna do it like when I was older.
Yeah, so Josh does not support ALS. Josh,
Yeah.
I mean, that thing was
Bro,
only it's
I
a
hate
fad,
sign
anyways.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you ever do it? Did you ever do it, JQ?
Challenge.
Did you ever do it, JQ?
I did it at school. Yeah, like my freshman year of soccer at UD.
Yeah. I'll do the challenge
nominate
when I'm
blank,
like
blank,
60.
blank.
Yeah. Wait.
Either
Okay.
way,
So
I don't think it's
we
gonna be
have to
good.
give Josh a challenge. We have to give Josh a challenge. to
Oh
do.
yeah. So if it is
Would
good,
you be open? Would you be open to like the one chip challenge? The
The spicy
hot
one?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Ooh. Wait,
Okay.
isn't it like crazy spicy?
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna die, but
Yeah, it'll just suck for
I
like
will suffer.
20
but
minutes. Yeah.
I'll do it. I'm not even
Temporary pain.
afraid. I'm not even afraid. This movie's gonna
Okay.
be mid as frick, bro.
Okay. Then there it is, the one chip challenge.
Just kidding.
If it ends up being
I
good.
swear, if it's good. Oh my gosh, please.
All right. Well, that's gonna wrap up this episode. We want to say thanks to both of our Josh guests for being here to talk a little Marvel with us. You'll probably see at least one of the Joshes in another one because I have a lot of planned ideas, and Josh and I happen to share, or actually both Joshes and I happen to share a lot of common interests. So like if you guys are still waiting on that Ted Lasso one, it'll probably happen in like 3 weeks or something. But
Yeah.
the Ted Lasso one will happen. We talked a little K-pop earlier. I'm officially in my K-pop era, so we're probably gonna talk a little K-pop on this podcast going forward. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to you guys. For anyone who's listening, thank you for supporting, and just stay tuned till next time. And we'll see you guys. Peace out. God bless.
Bye guys. Love
ya.
y'all. Cool.